Seeing and being seen is all part of the show, even before the real show gets underway. Fans and fellow designers can't wait to see Frida Giannini's new collection. Gucci's catwalk show is a highlight of Milan Fashion Week.
Gucci, sexy.
And I'm really excited to see Frida's work, and yeah, I love her.
Giannini joined the long-established Florentine label in 2002. For the past 4 years, she's been the company's chief designer. She says she originally wanted to be a rock star, and this influenced her style.
For example, in the silhouette, which is always very skinny and very rock and roll in a way, in the attitude of the guys, in the styling, in the outfits, in the use of the accessories, because to me, it really complete the outfits very well. And then again, for example, in the music of the fashion show, because there is always this soul of rock and roll, which I think is always present in every collection.
Giannini's personal style can be seen everywhere, in the most recent menswear collection, and the autumn-winter women's wear collection, now on show in Milan. The Gucci logo is discreet, in accordance with Giannini's more subtle approach. But the glamour remains.
I think that glamour is a word that is a key word for Gucci, and I think it's in the DNA of Gucci. But I think that glamour and quality together, now they have to come together, to play together.
Gucci's reputation began with its elegant bags. Since the middle of the last century, the rich and famous all over the world have favored the Italian brand. In the 1990s, Gucci also became famous for ready-to-wear fashion. In 2005, Rome-born Giannini took over. Her first collection featured a feminine, romantic look. Some critics dismissed it as lackluster and banal, but customers loved it.
When you start to design a collection, when you start to project a collection, you try always to abstract more than possible yourself about what are you doing. But of course, at the end, there is a lot of your personality that goes in the collection. So maybe for the woman, I can recognize more myself in some outfits, or for example, in the look of the hair of the models.
Gucci clothes today are a combination of extravagant materials and wearable designs.
These sexy vamps who get out of limousines in shoes that aren't really wearable. That's changed. I think that's partly because as a woman, Frida Giannini knows what women wear. It's still very sexy, but not in such a glaring, obvious way.
Feminine, yet subtle. That's how most critics describe the collections of Frida Giannini.
I think it's a trend for a designer who sees herself as an image to send that onto the catwalk, creating a reality. I think this will be the next big thing. In Italy, she's doing that more than any other woman.
Giannini prefers to remain in the background and has no desire to be worshipped. She has now developed strategies to cope with the immense pressure.
I can combine, and now I'm okay. It was more frustrating at the beginning because I had to organize my personal life, but now I can do it. I have so many things to do. I love reading, I love cooking, I love to play with my dogs, I love to stay with my family, my dear friends. So I still have chance to do things like that. I'm not so stressed because I love my job.
She may not be considered a trendsetter, but Giannini has brought the company success. Despite the economic downturn, Gucci's sales are up.